Sup, people? This your boy John Doe. How you doing? With a new year to set. How you doing, man? Oh man. Welcome back, welcome back. First 2 cents of the new year, man. And first of all, what we gonna discuss is gaming in general. You know what I'm saying? It's a new year. New consoles have dropped. We see what they're working with, and let's get back to gaming, people. I'm being so sincere when I say this, because when I joined the YouTube and when I started making videos, from my perspective, I can't speak on nobody else's perspective. It wasn't so much about what console you was gaming on, about the games you was playing, you know. And I'd rather that be the focus than the consoles, you know. I honestly, this has been beat to the ground, you know what I'm saying? My console better than your console. It ain't about games no more, you know. I'm a football gamer, you know. I'm looking forward to bringing the football back, you know, because a lot of people started watching my videos because of my little dandies and my football videos, you know. I'm getting better series and things of that nature, you know. And I want to get back to that and leave all of this Pony, Xbox, Wii U weirdo shit in the past, you know. I probably still speak on it now and then, you know, when articles come out, but it ain't really about like these consoles, man, you know. I understand some of my peoples didn't like the console that I stuck with, but it was the console that it was the company that I was already dealing with, you know. So of course I'm gonna be more, how can I say it, more favoritism to them than I would going to another console, you know. Nintendo always got a soft spot in my heart for Nintendo because I grew up on Nintendo. Even though I feel like the Wii U ain't a good representation of a Nintendo product, but you know, it's still a Nintendo product, and you know, that's what I grew up on. I'm waiting on them to put a next gen Zelda on there. If they put a next gen Zelda on there, I'll most likely go out and grab it. But it gotta look good though, you know. It gotta look good, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna lie to you. I've been enjoying my Xbox One, man. You know what I'm saying? I truly have been enjoying my Xbox One. You know. I might show y'all a clip. I got a day one edition. I'll probably cut it somewhere in here, and you'll be looking at it. But how y'all doing? How was y'all New Year's, man? How was everybody New Year's out here, man? I've been enjoying myself, man. You know what I'm saying? Laid back, relaxed, you know. Shoot, ready to get a fresh start on the year. A new year, new me. I ain't gonna say a new year, new me, man. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, try to do some things, you know what I'm saying, a little bit better than I did them last year. You know what I'm saying? You always want to improve. You don't never want to, you know what I'm saying, decline. You want to improve, get better. You know, that's always the case. And this year is no different. Yeah, man, but how's everybody been doing? For real, though. Couple of things that I've been noticing out there, you know. Really getting hyped up for this Titanfall, man. I really want to see how that game plays out. You know, that's one of the big games. So far, everything, you know, when it comes down to these new consoles, have been looking pretty good, you know. So I really just want to touch base with everybody, you know what I'm saying? There's a couple of things. Let me click on some things here and see. There was a couple of things that I wanted to touch on that my fellow commentators have spoken on. Let me go in there. Probably hear the mouse clicking right now. And I say, hey, let me go ahead and I want to say something about that shit. Everybody been putting out some good news, some bad news, you know. Shoot, the PS4 been looking real good around the world. Oh, the Xbox 10-cent boost, man. I don't know how much that's gonna do for the Xbox One. The Xbox One already beautiful. As long as the game's playing in HD, is better than what we had last generation. You know, I'm really not like a spec whore, you know what I'm saying, 60 frames per second, you know. Shoot, as long as the game play good, great, you know what I'm saying, I enjoy it, I'm good with it, you know what I'm saying. And it can keep up with, like, the newer games, you know what I'm saying, and play them like they're supposed to be played, good frames or whatever. I'm fine with that, though. I'm not really a basher, you know what I'm saying. Shoot, if they doing good, I'm all for it, man. Like I said, I'm enjoying mine. Shoot, everybody need to be enjoying theirs and stop worrying about what everybody else is doing. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Man, people been tripping, man. I'm serious, man. See, because last generation, I wasn't a part of this whole console war bullshit, man. I never was thinking about getting into this shit. You feel me? You know, I just came out and said, hey, I like that Xbox One. And then my peoples, they're like, no, man, we're going over to PS4, man. The PS4 is where's it at? I'm like, no, man, I'm straight. I like the Xbox, man. I got a 360 right now. Well, you know what I'm saying, I'm just going to get the Xbox One. If the Xbox One ain't right, then, you know what I'm saying, I'll probably just chill or whatever and computer game or whatever, you know. Most likely, I probably still would have got a console. I probably would have got a PS4. But Xbox One, it wasn't a bad console. So, you know, I stuck with the Xbox One. Like, everything that I asked for when it came down to the Xbox One. Like, I got what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to use the Kinect. That was a big thing for me. You know what I'm saying? And 24-hour check-ins, you know, they removed that. And when they changed those two things, I was good, you know. Shoot, I'm hoping that Xbox One get some kind of way get Final Fantasy 14 on it. We had 11, give us 14, damn it. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, you know what I'm saying? Give us 14. Shit, you giving us 15, man, they can give us 14. Shoot, now, that's my only other wish, you know, because I'm a Final Fantasy player, man. I like my Final Fantasy, and it's crazy because I love football, love my sports games, but like most people, they like shooters, which I'm going to get Titanfall, you know what I'm saying? Can't wait for Watch Dogs, but I'm a big RPG, and probably growing up on Nintendo and loving like games like Zelda and shit is really why, you know what I'm saying, I got a soft spot for RPGs and whatnot, you know. So, I was like on the 360, like the 360 what got me into the MMO scene, you know, because I was, shoot, to be honest with you, if I hadn't never got a 360, I would probably not be doing YouTube right now. See, because I got a 360, and it was made to go online. So once I got online, the first game I got, I think, was Madden. Well, it was Need for Speed, Dead or Alive, Madden 06, and I think I had one more game. I think I had Halo 2, but I think I bought that like after I had already got the system. It was like $20 or something. It was real cheap. And playing Need for Speed, and like back then they only had like private chat. They didn't have like party chat when the 360 first dropped. They only had private chat, you know. But like right after, shoot, they is loud. Them kids is loud outside. You hear? But they only have like private chat. But it eventually turned to party chat. But at this time, they still had a friend list or whatnot. So I had a couple of friends, and I used to see them playing Play Online. I'm like, what the hell is Play Online? You know what I'm saying? I used to ask, so I asked him, because at this time we had switched over to what it was, Ghost Recon. I swear that Ghost Recon probably was one of the best shooters that I played on the 360. That was a real good game, man. That old Ghost Recon. People probably don't remember, you know what I'm saying? But the first Ghost Recon, that bit was pretty damn good. I used to enjoy that. I used to suck at it, but I did enjoy it, man. On my DSL connection through Verizon, like I didn't have like a cable. I didn't have cable whatever this shit called, but I didn't have that when I had the DSL, what you plug your phone line into, in this little box, you know what I'm saying, and it came out on the other side. It was an Ethernet cord, you know, that gave you DSL, and that shit was horrible. It was horrible, man. You know what I'm saying? But shoot, it did the job back then, you know. But I didn't actually know it was horrible until I got on Final Fantasy 11. But yeah, so I hit my dudes up. There was a dude named Poon Trooper and Ramner 123. That was their name. The dudes who I used to play with. And I'm like, what's Play Online? They're like, oh man, it's Final Fantasy 11. I'm like, Final Fantasy 11? They're like, yeah, man, it's an MMO game, man. You know what I'm saying? You play with like a whole bunch of people and shit. I'm like, damn, man. They're like, man, yeah, you should go try it out. It's only like $19. I'm like, it's only $19? I said, man, all right. You know what I'm saying? I get it, all right, you know. That mean I might go pick it up. That don't mean I'm going to do it, you know. But it was my dudes. Like, I had like, you know what I'm saying, dudes I played the game with all the time, you know what I'm saying, DOA and, you know what I'm saying, other games that I was telling you about. So I went and picked it up. And it was one of the hardest games to install ever. You know what I'm saying? Man, that menu was not friendly to new people. You know what I'm saying? So I sat there. I finally got through it. Installed it. You know what I'm saying? And then had to, finally finished that shit up. Then had to wait like 8 hours to install it. So me and my old lady, we went to the movies, came back, and that bitch still hadn't finished downloading. Remember, I had that slow ass DSL. You know? Alright, so boom, I'm into the game. I get into the game, like I got the free trial, my 30-day trial or whatever. And I come out, I'm like, alright, where you dudes at, man? I'm finna come over there where y'all at, man. They say, oh no, man, you can't come where we at, man. This level, the place we at is too high a level. Like, you gotta be. I'm like, well, what I gotta do? They said, man, you gotta go outside to kill moths. And I go outside, and they got you killing rabbits and the goddamn worms. Man, I stopped playing that game quick, fast, and in the goddamn hurry, man. You know, then I put that bitch down. I said, man, I ain't playing this shit, though. I ain't playing for like a week. And then I talked to my dude here, like, man, shoot, man, if you don't play, man, you ain't gonna get to fight the dragons and all of this shit. I'm like, damn, I wanna fight some dragons, man. So I got back on that bitch. And I fought the worms, you know what I'm saying, and went on, you know what I'm saying, and ended up meeting some cool people who actually played the game, you know. Actually changed a lot, you know. And me playing that, basically, see, because it's an online game, so it don't have like a strategy guide. The strategy guide for the game is basically like a website, you know. And that's the only way you can find out what's going on, what's happening. So I ended up buying a cheap computer. And for me, buying a cheap computer is what led me to getting on, you know what I'm saying, getting used to the YouTube and the World Stars and all this other stuff. So that's how I started watching people videos and shit. But when I first got this computer now, I remember watching this shit, and every time I watch like videos, it'll always lead, like I start off watching regular video and it'll always lead to hood fights. You know what I'm saying? by the end of me watching YouTube, I don't care what I was watching to start off with, it always lead back to me watching the damn hood fights. You know what I'm saying? At this time, I didn't even know like people were actually had their own shows and shit going on, you know, where they had specific content on their channels, you know. I just thought people were putting up like random clips, you know what I'm saying? Dogs pissing in the wind or something. you know that shit like that, hood fights and stuff like that. I didn't know people actually were doing shows and things of that nature, you know. I didn't come to find that out till way down the line, you know. So I don't know, but that cheap computer, it was like a $200 computer that I bought from a computer shop. It was like a computer that they had fixed that nobody came and picked up, so I picked up. It was a bullshit piece of shit ass computer, but that's what basically got me into the computer side, because at that time I wasn't even using computers at all, you know. All right, fast forward, you know, to me having a bullshit computer, we upgraded to another computer. Still didn't know much about computers, you know what I'm saying? It was just basically using it for like Final Fantasy, because at this time I was playing, I had switched from playing on the 360 to playing it on the computer, same with the controller, with the Xbox controller and everything, you know what I'm saying? Playing Final Fantasy on the computer. Alright. Then, like, how I actually found out about shows, because my dude, he was like, because like I said, I always played football. He was like, man, people using cheating plays off the internet, you know what I'm saying, and putting them on the and they going on YouTube to get cheat plays. I'm like, what? They use a cheat play for YouTube? I was like, yeah, man, using them YouTube plays. So I went over to YouTube to check out these cheating plays, and that's how I ended up finding Passgeddon. You know what I'm saying? I like, damn, this dude talking about the same shit that I was talking about, you know what I'm saying? And that's what actually introduced me to the YouTube world, you know what I'm saying? Seeing these dudes put their videos up doing breakdowns and shit. I'm like, damn, man. So I started being a sub, you know what I'm saying? Started typing in comments and shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I want to put up some shit, you know what I'm saying, so people can see what I do, you know, show my people my dynasty, you know what I'm saying, some of my nice plays and shit, you know, because they ain't give us spectator mode. You know, they still ain't gave us that shit. I still want it. And that's basically how I got on YouTube, you know what I'm saying. And I mean, a bunch of cool people off of YouTube, too, man. Subs and other commentators, you know. And I actually learned how to build me a computer. I put me a computer together. Got me, you know, but when I first started putting shit on YouTube, it was off cell phone, you know what I'm saying? I recorded and posted using a cell phone, but more people started watching it. I wanted to upgrade what I did, so I went out and bought me a capture card, which I barely use, you know what I'm saying, in a blue snowball mic, which I barely use as well. Well, I use a snowball mic because I always do these 2 cents, but I barely use my capture card, because the bitch been like, something been wrong with it since I got the motherfucker. I should have been sitting it back, but I didn't. But that's my YouTube story on how John Doe got, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube pretty much. And I felt this was a good time to bring it to y'all, you know what I'm saying. God damn, the video reaching the 20-minute mark, but let me know how y'all feel about that, man, you know what I'm saying. Just a little something different for the 2 cents, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, it's a new year, a new me, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Just doing something a little bit better, man. I'm gonna try to be more consistent like I was back when I first started my YouTube, when I first got on YouTube, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna try to be more consistent and bring y'all stuff more often than I do, you know. But like I say, with this console shit, man, I'm done. I'm about done with it, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna let this shit fall to the wayside, man. You know, I'll report on everything, you know. Y'all tell me how y'all like it. And I'm out. Later, people. Yeah.